Happy New Year to all the wonderful Aptera investors, my fellow Aptera reservation holders, and our Aptera curious friends for tuning in again. Hopefully this will be the year of Aptera, and they'll get the vehicle out before the summer. Looks like the program is still running strong. We've had another great week of investment, and this looks like they're continuing the promotion, which allows you to take $1,000 off the price of your vehicle if you invest $2,000. In this video, I'm going to recap week 48 of Aptera's Accelerator Program, which ran from December 22nd to December 28th. My numbers are based on the December 29th, 11:12 a.m. update. Nothing I say in this video should be considered investment advice. I'm not an accountant or financial advisor. Please do your own research before investing, and investing, especially in a pre-production startup company, is very risky. Aptera's total raised for crowdfunding is now just over $29.75 million between the Republic app and the Accelerator program. That is almost $580,000 over last week. Republic reports a total raised of $1,573,466, which is only an increase from last week of $672. Republic also only added 2 new investors to reach a new total of 1,404 investors. The Accelerator program had another amazing week. Aptera saw investments totaling $578,182.50, which is still a strong week, but clearly continues a downward trend for the last 4 weeks. Aptera's Accelerator program is clearly heading to raising over $30 million, as the total invested is now almost $28.18 million. Week 48 saw activity in almost half of the weeks and no net losses in any week. I will highlight some of the biggest changes, but it took 2 charts to show all the data, and you can pause the video to look more closely at the changes. It was amazing to see that for the 4th week in a row, there was activity from investors in each of the first 11 weeks. Again, week 1 investors continue to overperform, investing another $42,504 to have the second largest increase, just edging out week 46 by a little more than $1,400. Week 48 investors made a strong debut with $288,214.50 invested and making up more than half of the total raised this week. Aptera's $2,000 investment promotion seems to still be working, as no week had an investment of less than $2,000. Week 48 was also a great week for adding new investors to the program, with 30 new investors added. Week 48 led the other weeks in investors added with 20 new investors. Next was week 47, which added 3 more investors, and week 45 and 46 adding 2 investors each, with 1 investor added to weeks 4, 7, and 10. Week 48 brings the total number of investors to 1,715, leaving 285 vehicle spots. This week saw a tie between prior investors and new investors. Aptera added 15 prior investors for a total of 903, and 15 new investors were added for a total of 813. This means prior investors are still 53% of the investors in the program. However, this stat is flipped when we talk about money raised, as new investors have added 52% of the money raised. New investors have contributed about $14.44 million, while prior investors have made up about $13.77 million of the funds raised. Week 48's average was a bit on the higher side, with $14,410.73 for each new investor. Even with the large number of investors added in week 48, the average investment for the program still went up. The overall average increased again this week by $50.58 to reach a new total of $16,431.45. This week sees no real movement in the Accelerator Investor Leaderboard. WG from Oklahoma did invest another $10,500, but they did not move from position 6 on the investment leaderboards. The added investment was not enough to move WG up a vehicle allocation from 15, so for the 4th week in a row, there was still no movement in the vehicle leaderboards. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, like and share to help our channel grow. And below you'll find links to our website, Evolv-Electric.org, our Twitter and Instagram